In version 2, I'm going to add questions that I created converting my word test using Blackboard Converter to speed up the process. Here you see my word test. Unfortunately, with Word, there are hidden formatting issues. So you really don't want to use it in native Word format. What I strongly advise is to convert this first into plain text format. And what you would do is File, Save As, select your location, and I'm going to select plain text. That takes all that away, all that troublesome formatting that makes it hard to work with when you're doing test conversions. So I'm going to hit Save. Just go ahead and hit OK when you see a screen that looks something like that. And now I'm going to get out of this Word. And I'm going to open the text version of the file I just saved. And as you can see, it looks quite different. And the reason it looks different is it got rid of the formatting that causes most of the problems when you're trying to convert. The first thing you want to do is get rid of any text that begins before the first question. You want this file to start with the first question of the test. So I'm just going to hit the back button until the very first word of the very first question is what appears. The next thing you have to do is get rid of any numbers in either the questions or letters in the answers. So get rid of any numbers or letters that appear in the test. All multiple choice questions, you want to paste MC with an upper caret, capital M, capital C with an upper caret in front of the test question. You then want to put a asterisk in front of the correct answer. In this case, I don't have the answer key, but I noted which questions are correct next to the correct answer. So in that case, I would want that to be the correct answer. And I would continue this process This is the correct answer, so I'm going to put the asterisk in front of that. And you would do this for every multiple choice question. Here you see I've done this for the multiple choice questions. Now I'm getting to the true-false questions. Like the multiple choice, you want to get rid of the numbers, but you would put in a capital T, a capital F, followed by the upward caret. And you would only leave in the answer that is correct. And in this case, it's false. So that would be the answer. Same thing for this one. The answer to this one is true. At this point, I would strongly recommend saving this file with your Blackboard converter formats made. In case you made a mistake, you don't have to start from scratch if you have a saved file to work from. So I'll save that and I'll just call it converted. Just in case there's a problem and you have to refer back to it. Now what you need to do is take the contents of this test and copy it. So I'm highlighting all the text. I'm going to do Control C to copy. And then I'm going to open up the Blackboard exam converter site. Read all the directions here because it'll just reiterate everything I've just told you. And then you would paste your converted exam questions into the exam box field. And when you're done with that, you would select Convert to Blackboard Load File. And this is going to save your file to your local computer. Then you return to your Blackboard test, click Upload Questions, click Browse, go find the test that was just converted. In this case, that's it. It'll give it a funky name, but you'll know to find it. It's the most recent thing at the time that you converted it. You would select it. You would hit Open. You would then decide how many points you want each question worth. I don't want them worth 10. In this case, I want them worth 1. Keep in mind that every question will be worth the same amount of points when you do this. And then you would hit Submit. And if all went well, you can see your converted test right here. Now you also have the option of going in and changing the values of any particular question. And sometimes you need to do that, sometimes you don't. But in this case, I've got a 10-question test. You can see that it's got everything with the correct answers. And when you're done with this, you hit OK. And now you're ready to move on to the next stage, which is step 4.